Each of us has faced moments in life when we stand at a crossroads, contemplating decisions that seem as if they could change everything. Whether it's a new job opportunity, relocating to a different city, or navigating a pivotal relationship. These moments often come with the weight of uncertainty, leaving us feeling overwhelmed by the significance of the choice before us. But what if there were a way to navigate these challenges with a calm and clear mind, no matter how high the stakes? There's a timeless philosophy that can help: Stoicism. Dating back more than 2 millennia, Stoic teachings offer much more than a way to endure hardships. They show us how to find profound peace amidst life's storms. Whether you're facing a difficult choice right now, or simply looking to reduce anxiety and live more harmoniously, Stoic wisdom offers a powerful guide for thriving in today's chaotic world. At the heart of Stoicism lies the idea that the present moment is where our true power resides. We often get trapped by regrets about the past or anxieties about the future, missing the beauty of what's unfolding right before us. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius urged us to focus on the present because it is the only time we can truly influence. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain, yet the present is ours to shape. Imagine practicing mindfulness in everyday moments. When you eat, truly savor your food. When you walk, feel the earth beneath your feet with every step. Engage deeply when others speak, not just waiting for your turn to talk, but really listening to them. These small, conscious decisions help cultivate a deeper connection to life as it is right now. Living in the present isn't just about enjoying the moment. It's about accepting the uncontrollable nature of life. By embracing the now, we free ourselves from the burden of what may never come to pass and from the weight of what can't be changed. Another key Stoic concept is the idea of impermanence. Nothing in life is permanent, not people, not possessions, not even our own experiences. Just as the seasons change, winter melts into spring, spring blossoms into summer, and autumn cools to winter, so too do our lives shift and evolve. This natural cycle reminds us that change is inevitable and not something to fear, but to embrace. When we acknowledge that life is constantly in flux, we learn to let go of attachments. By not clinging too tightly to moments, people, or things, we can avoid the inevitable suffering that comes with their loss. The Stoics taught that attachment breeds distress because nothing remains the same forever. So, by appreciating the present, we can live more fully. If we recognize that everything, good or bad, is temporary, we begin to savor life more deeply. This understanding of impermanence brings a sense of peace during times of difficulty. Whether you're dealing with a challenging day at work, a personal setback, or a tough period in a relationship, remembering that this too shall pass helps us endure. We aren't dismissing the struggle. Rather, we're placing it in perspective. We are reminded that tough times are part of the flow of life and that they will eventually change. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us how to respond to life's unpredictability with grace. It's not about passively accepting whatever comes our way, but actively choosing to engage with it in a manner that promotes inner peace. The Stoics believe that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control our response. Our response is where our true power lies. Take a moment to think about the last time a plan didn't go as expected. Perhaps a situation turned out differently than you hoped, or a goal slipped through your fingers. Our natural instinct might be to resist or fight against the disappointment. But what if instead of pushing back, we chose to accept it? Acceptance doesn't mean we like what's happening, nor does it imply we stop striving for improvement. It simply means we acknowledge the situation without allowing it to disturb our inner tranquility. Stoicism teaches us to conserve our emotional energy and redirect it toward finding solutions rather than getting caught in frustration. Acceptance helps us avoid the anxiety and stress of trying to force things to go our way. When we accept what we can't change, we free ourselves from the emotional burden and remain open to discovering new possibilities. This practice can be as simple as taking a deep breath when stuck in traffic, instead of fuming over the delay. Or it might mean coming to terms with a major life change, acknowledging the pain but not letting it overwhelm you. The real strength lies in letting go of the need for things to always go as planned, and instead embracing the flow of life. Letting go is also a key Stoic practice. It's not about detaching from life or becoming cold-hearted, but rather releasing those things that weigh us down. Think of it like carrying a heavy backpack full of stones. Each step becomes more burdensome as we hold on to past regrets, grudges, or outdated habits. When we finally let go, we experience a lightness and a freedom that makes the journey through life far more fulfilling. Forgiveness, too, is a crucial part of this process. Whether it's forgiving others for their mistakes or forgiving ourselves, carrying anger or guilt is exhausting. Letting go of past hurts allows us to move forward, unburdened. The Stoics knew that holding on to negative emotions only anchors us to the past, preventing us from living fully in the present. In all, Stoicism offers us a powerful toolkit for dealing with life's inevitable challenges. By embracing the impermanence of life, practicing acceptance, and learning to let go, we free ourselves to engage with the world more fully and with greater resilience. It's not about avoiding pain or difficulty, but about learning to navigate it with calmness, clarity, and strength. It's time to free ourselves from the invisible weight of constant emotional debt, the mental baggage we carry, holding on to worries, fears, and the need to control every detail of our lives. So many of us struggle with the desire to micromanage our existence and the lives of others, but the harsh reality is we can't control everything. In fact, the more we try, the more we find that this pursuit is futile. Stoicism, however, teaches us a profound lesson. It's not about controlling everything around us, but accepting the limits of what we can control: our thoughts, our behaviors, and our reactions. Letting go isn't about giving up. It's about releasing the grip of stress, anxiety, and frustration. By embracing the art of letting go, we allow ourselves to flow through life with greater ease and grace. This doesn't mean abandoning responsibility or apathy. It's about finding peace in the face of uncertainty. It's about moving through life without being overwhelmed by perfectionism or the desire for every detail to align just so. Imagine how much lighter you would feel if you could release the urge for everything to go according to plan and simply embrace life as it comes. Mindfulness, often seen as a modern concept, is deeply rooted in ancient Stoic teachings. At its core, mindfulness is about being fully present, aware of where we are and what we are doing without being swept away by the noise and chaos around us. It isn't just about sitting in meditation, it's about a conscious, deliberate way of being. By observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we create the space to respond thoughtfully, rather than react impulsively. The Stoics believe that our true power lies in our ability to choose our response to any situation. Mindfulness is a tool that sharpens this ability, helping us stay rooted in the present moment, the only time where real decisions are made. Think about how often we get caught up in thoughts about the past or anxieties about the future. By practicing mindfulness, we can train ourselves to return to the present, the only place where life truly happens. It's like tuning an instrument. When we are finally tuned to the now, we can navigate through life's challenges with clarity and ease, no matter what comes our way. So how do we bring mindfulness into our everyday life? It starts with simple awareness. When you're eating, actually taste your food. When you're walking, feel the earth beneath your feet. When you're listening to someone, give them your full attention. These small moments of presence can transform your experience of life, helping you slow down and appreciate the richness of each moment. Mindfulness also means tuning into our internal world, recognizing when we're feeling rushed, upset, or overly joyful, and observing these emotions without letting them control us. This practice is fundamental in Stoicism, as it helps us better understand ourselves and manage our emotions with greater wisdom. Incorporating mindfulness doesn't have to be complicated. Start small. Take a few moments each day to breathe deeply and set intentions. If you find yourself overwhelmed, pause for a few slow breaths to center yourself. Over time, these moments of stillness will add up, helping you become more resilient, calm, and connected to the present. In a world filled with constant noise and distractions, silence is often undervalued. Yet, for the Stoics, silence isn't just the absence of sound, it's a powerful tool for reflection, clarity, and insight. By practicing silence, we create space for deeper understanding of ourselves, of others, and of the world around us. Sometimes, saying nothing is more powerful than speaking. It gives us the chance to respond thoughtfully, rather than impulsively, and it can de-escalate conflicts before they spiral out of control. Marcus Aurelius understood the power of silence. He knew that measured speech and the ability to pause before responding was a path to wisdom. We can practice this in our daily lives by listening more than speaking. In your next conversation, try giving others the space to express themselves without jumping in with your own thoughts. You might find new layers of understanding in the people around you. Silence also provides a profound opportunity for personal reflection. Dedicate time each day to sit quietly, not to plan, but simply to be present with your thoughts. This practice nurtures inner peace, allowing us to approach life's challenges with calm and clarity. In the stillness of silence, we often discover the answers we've been searching for. Many of the solutions we seek externally already reside within us, waiting to be uncovered in the quiet moments. Stoicism teaches that true fulfillment comes not from external achievements, but from the process itself. It's about appreciating every step along the way, understanding that each challenge and setback contributes to our growth. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to think that happiness and success lie solely in reaching the finish line, be it in our career, personal goals, or creative pursuits. But Stoicism encourages us to shift our focus from future outcomes to the present moment. It's about finding joy in the journey, not just the destination. Whether you're an artist, a writer, or simply someone navigating life, the act itself, the effort, the learning, and the growth is what brings fulfillment. And even in the face of challenges, Stoicism teaches us that obstacles are not setbacks, but opportunities to deepen our wisdom. By focusing on the journey, we learn to value progress over perfection. We can find joy in the simple moments, the conversations, the quiet walks, the cups of coffee, the moments of reflection. These are the things that enrich our lives, and they remind us that happiness isn't about grand achievements, but about finding peace in the present. Life doesn't need to be perfect to be meaningful. If we focus on the process, the small successes, and the everyday beauty, we can experience a deeper joy, one that doesn't depend on external validation. Stoicism invites us to see the world with new eyes, to appreciate the ordinary, and to cultivate happiness in the now. In the rush of modern life, it's easy to forget the simple joys that surround us each day. We become so consumed with our goals, responsibilities, and the pressures of the world that we miss out on life's most beautiful moments. Yet, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism calls us to reconnect with the deep, quiet pleasure of appreciating the little things. Why is this so crucial? Because when we learn to find joy in life's simplest pleasures, our days are filled with countless moments of happiness, rather than waiting endlessly for the next big event or achievement. Think of the small things: your first sip of coffee in the morning, the sound of a friend's laughter, a good book that transports you to another world, or the peace that comes from a quiet morning. These moments are often overlooked, yet they are the essence of life. Stoicism teaches that true happiness doesn't depend on external circumstances. Instead, it flows from within, from our own perspective and appreciation of what is present in our lives. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, often wrote about how contentment comes from within, not from things outside of us. So how do we practice this mindset? Start by slowing down and paying attention to the everyday routines that you usually overlook. Maybe it's the comfort of your home, the steady hum of your old car, or the calm of your neighborhood. By simply taking a moment to appreciate these things, you can foster a deep sense of gratitude for your current situation, regardless of what's lacking or what's yet to come. In today's digital age, we're often distracted, absorbed by screens and notifications. To truly embrace the joys of life, it's important to disconnect and be present in the moment. Listen to the birds, feel the cool breeze on your skin, notice the texture of fresh sheets, and be fully engaged with the world around you. Stoicism teaches us to find joy not in material possessions, but in our state of being. Sure, it's nice to have things, but true joy doesn't come from what we own. It's about the peace and contentment that come from inside. This isn't just about saying thank you. It's about cultivating an ongoing appreciation for everything you have, no matter your circumstances. Gratitude, according to Stoics like Epictetus, is not just a reaction, it's a proactive stance. It's about recognizing the value of the present moment and appreciating the simple things: the air you breathe, a roof over your head, the support of a friend. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we create a stable foundation of happiness that is less likely to be shaken by the winds of external change. Cultivating gratitude shifts our mindset. It reduces envy, increases resilience, and improves our overall mental well-being. When we practice gratitude, we're better equipped to face challenges, seeing them not as obstacles but as opportunities to grow. We stop depending on others or external circumstances for our happiness. Instead, we find joy in the journey, in each step we take. One powerful way to foster gratitude is to keep a daily journal. Write down 3 things you're thankful for, no matter how small. It could be a simple meal, a kind word from someone, or just the absence of discomfort. With regular practice, your mind will start to notice the positive aspects of life more naturally. Another way is to express gratitude to others. Whether you thank a colleague for their help, appreciate a friend's company, or acknowledge a family member's support, expressing gratitude deepens relationships and reinforces your own feelings of thankfulness. Even in challenging times, there is something to be grateful for. Life's difficulties often bring lessons, build resilience, and open doors to new opportunities. By embracing gratitude in the face of adversity, we align ourselves with the Stoic belief that every experience has value, whether it's positive or negative. Lastly, Stoicism teaches us that happiness doesn't come from external validation or achievements. It comes from within. It's about the way we respond to life, the way we appreciate the present, and the way we align our actions with our values. In a world that constantly pushes us to seek more, Stoicism reminds us that true contentment lies in what we already have. By embracing gratitude, we not only build a lasting sense of happiness, but we also develop the resilience to face life's challenges with a peaceful heart. So, take a moment today to reflect on what you're thankful for. Appreciate the simple things, and in doing so, you'll discover that happiness isn't something to chase. It's already here, waiting for you to notice.